Khamzat Chimaev was seen wrestling two big men a while ago. In the footage, you can see how much of a freak Khamzat is, as both bigger men couldn't manage to take him down. Boers has been relentlessly training in anticipation of his next fight, which could very well be against the winner of Edwards versus Usman at UFC 286 this coming Saturday. In a recent Instagram post from the UFC, Khamzat expressed his eagerness to take on the newly crowned welterweight champion and strip the title from him. It is no secret that Chimaev possesses superior strength, devastating power, and unparalleled wrestling. But now with the superhuman training regimen he's been going through since his last fight, it is very hard to deny that he will become the welterweight champion, regardless of who wins Saturday night. Kamaru responds to Leon Edwards' Usman is on his way out comments. Kamaru Usman gives a lot of credit to Leon Edwards for the spectacular head kick that knocked him out. However, he is quick to point out that when he hears Leon say that he is going to open the door for Usman's retirement, he can't help but wonder if Edwards is overlooking the realities of what happened for the first 24 minutes of their last fight. The former champion said, "I don't want to get punched in the face forever. That is very, very true. I'm not trying to do this for another 10 years, absolutely not. In that sense, yeah, I am on my way out, but I'll leave when I'm good, well, and ready. Until then, like the Wolf of Wall Street, you know what he said, I'm not going nowhere." Let's hear what else Usman had to say about this.
He's gonna open the door for me because I'm the king. He opened the door for me to walk through. And I'm gonna tell him, all right, you can come in now. You know, no. I mean, the funny thing about that is I almost feel like he's forgetting what happened 24 minutes in the last fight. Don't you guys feel that? Yeah, of course, it was a beautiful technique and you landed it, which I'm a fan of. I'm like, damn, that was beautiful. Give him props for it, but you're forgetting what happened. What did you display in those two fights that leads you to believe you're a better mixed martial artist than me?
Usman and Edwards have a heated exchange at UFC 286 press conference. Leon Edwards and Kamaru Usman will be meeting for the third time in their careers at UFC 286, with both men having won once. There is a lot of intensity heading into Saturday's trilogy bout, as is evident in the pre-fight press conference when the two men interacted with each other for the first time since their last fight. Edwards has the leg up on Usman, as Rocky won their last fight with a last-minute, devastating head kick knockout, and had been questioning the former champion's future. Usman mocked the champion Edwards for the now famous pep talk his corner needed to give in between rounds. He even mimicked the coach's accent during the back and forth with Edwards, saying, "Come on, Rocky. Come on, Rocky. Don't let him bully you, son." Let's now hear the exchange between the two men.
I've never lost in the UK, amateur or pro, and I will truly drive off energy of the fans, my family, my friends, being here. It's always pushed me forward to do well, and Saturday night it'll be no different.
That was, you said first fight. That was the second fight. That wasn't the first.
Apologies, a rematch.
What's the excuse for the first fight? What was the excuse for the first fight?
What's the excuse for the fucking head kick you got?
I dropped my hand. There's no excuse. There was no excuse. Beautiful technique. My hand came down and you landed it. What was your excuse for the 3 rounds before that, getting your head beat in?
Get your head beat in. Your
coach had to beg you.
Get held against the cage.
Come on, Rock.
This man had me worse. I left there unscathed. Not one
bully you, son.
Not one fucking mark on my face.
You're getting bullied, son.
Is Conor McGregor getting a title shot at welterweight? A newly bulked-up Conor McGregor has let it be known that he is coming back at welterweight and plans on making moves fast. And in a recent interview in the MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani, the Notorious stated that he would like to fight the winner of the Edwards versus Usman bout for the welterweight title later this year after he beats Michael Chandler.
You win this fight, do you get a title shot?
Yeah, I'd like so. I would like that.
You get the winner of Leon and Kamaru?
I may be present for the card.
This weekend?
I had with the Black Forge. We're making moves at the Black Forge in London, and I was scheduled to go out there. So after this, Gunny's also on the card, so it'd be good to see him live.
Right.
And it'd be good to watch that welterweight title for sure.
Ahead of their welterweight title clash, Leon Edwards and Kamaru Usman were asked at the UFC 286 pre-fight press conference what they thought about McGregor's comments, and Leon responded by saying, "As the king, I welcome all challengers. Whoever comes can get it, him and whoever comes next." Meanwhile, Usman said, "I've always said I welcome it, so if it happens, it happens." What do you all think? Does Conor McGregor deserve a title shot assuming he beats Michael Chandler? Let us know in the comments. Conor McGregor responds to USADA statements. UFC superstar Conor McGregor has fired back at USADA on social media by saying, "I won't be scapegoated by this garbage organization. You are not the be-all end-all in this equation, USADA." After the anti-doping agency addressed McGregor's comments to Ariel Helwani in the MMA Hour about re-enrolling in the USADA pool and denying the fact that the Notorious claimed he had a meeting set up with them. Conor had told Helwani, "I'm not rushing nothing. There's hurdles and whatnot, but we're in constant communication, and there's an interview scheduled and a meeting happens, and then it will be official." Let's hear what else McGregor had said.
You know, much has been made of this USADA pool. Are we back in finally? Because that's when the clock starts to the comeback, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not rushing nothing, right? So there's hurdles and whatnot, but we're in contact, we're in constant communication, and there's an interview scheduled and a meeting happened, and then it will be official.
Okay.
So, but the 6-month thing is not what they had said. Was it's 2 clean tests.
Yeah.
And off I go. So that's why I'm not. I assume it won't be too long. Yeah.
These last USADA statements can put Conor McGregor's comeback fight in jeopardy. However, Dana White and the UFC will always have the last word, and a potential exception to the rule can be made. Jon Jones casts doubt on the Stipe Miocic fight, and Stipe reacts. Jon Jones is scheduled to defend his heavyweight title for the first time this upcoming July as the headliner for International Fight Week against Stipe Miocic. In a twist of events, Jones took to Twitter this week to accuse Miocic of ducking him in the past and stalling to sign the contract for their upcoming fight. Bones went as far as questioning Miocic's desire to face him, saying, "Bro, it's simple. Either you believe in yourself or you don't. Either you want this challenge or you don't. Stop wasting everyone's time." As of right now, it's uncertain what exactly is happening in negotiations, but Jones obviously thinks the Miocic fight may not happen. Stipe has responded to all this with a simple post stating, "See you in July." That's all for today's video. If you want to know the latest UFC news, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell, and click the like button so you don't miss any details about the upcoming fights. Thanks for watching. See you soon.